just talk about how much hard work you've been putting into these last few months. And even longer, I guess.
I mean, I guess every day I go into practice, I just try to think about every little thing about my stroke and about trying to hit my times and doing my best at practice. I try to eat healthy and recover and just work my best.
What does this mean to you?
I don't, it's hard to explain. Like, I don't know, sometimes I still get the feeling like, wow, I'm going to Olympic trials. Like, it's amazing, I guess.
Remedy, last year you knew you qualified. How fast is this year gone? It's been almost a year since you qualified. How fast is the year gone?
I can't believe I'm like leaving on Saturday already, and it's just like each year feels like it's going by faster.
Most of us haven't seen you swim for about a year. How have you improved?
I've been doing a bit more fly at practices, like more fly endurance, and just more practices, I guess, trying to be more flexible too.
Do you approach this meet differently or the same as the other meets as far as just preparation mentally?
Mostly the same. I mean, there's a little more excitement because I mean, I'll see like Olympians there, and then yeah, but just try to stay consistent. So.
Is there anybody there that you're gonna be like, wow, like I've always really looked up to that person that you know is gonna be in Omaha?
I really like Missy Franklin. She's pretty young. She's like 17, and just the past few years she's gotten so much faster, and so and I've heard she's like a really nice person, and I really want to meet her and just see her swim and like see her qualify for the team.
What about just personal goals? Like, how would you define success in Omaha? What would success look like?
Just I guess taking in all the experiences that are there, and just swimming my best, and just being grateful for what I'm being able to do.
What do you think this opportunity out there, what do you think it could mean for you in the long run for your swimming career?
Well, I think it'll definitely motivate me to want to swim more. I guess just continue swimming, and like, I mean, push me to want to make the Olympic team even more, since it's closer in reach, I guess, than it has been ever before.
You mentioned being in the taper, and I guess between that and the fact that this is only a few days away, you've got to be buzzing right now.
Yeah, since I'm also tapering, I feel like I have more energy, so I'm just kind of, I don't know, really excited, and I don't know.
You have had this, you're one of 4 athletes that have come through this area that have had this opportunity. I know you haven't actually gone yet, but have you just been able to put in perspective, like over the last year, like just what you've been able to accomplish even in just at age 15?
Yeah, it's hard to put in perspective, like seeing all these people like just miss their cuts by just a few tenths, and then those people who like get it by a few tenths, and like how they feel, and like even just watching people swimming well, it makes me feel good about myself, and like how much you can get out of swimming.
Does it keep you up at night? Like, are you sleeping normally, or are you like watching the race in your head as you try to go to sleep at night? What's it been like lately?
Yeah, it's a little hard to fall asleep. Yeah, I guess, and I've been doing, I guess, some visualization, just thinking about it, and then trying to just go to sleep too.
And what would you say is just the key for you to be successful, like from a physical, just like in the water standpoint? Like, what needs to happen for you to swim your best race in Omaha?
Know that I put in the work, so just swim, just let my body do what I've been training for, and just believe in myself that I can do it, and that my team and my family and my coaches and my friends are all behind me, cheering for me.
How much does that mean to you?
It's it's so much, it means so much, like when I have races and then like my friends are behind the blocks, it makes it like such a better race. Like, I don't know, just to know that they're with you like when you're swimming.
Who is going with you to Omaha? Taking a whole caravan of folks?
Just my immediate family, so my parents and my sister.
And just talk about what the support of Brazil and the rest of your family means, just having them out there with you.
I'm very happy that they're coming with me because I don't know, just them. They always help me with like transporting me to practices, and they always bring me recovery food after practice. And they've learned a lot about swimming, so they can understand what I'm doing more.
What's one recovery food? What's something you eat that would be a recovery food?
I have yogurt and milk and some fruit usually.
You seem like you've always done your best. Like when competition gets really big on big stages, you perform really well. Like, why do you think it is just being around the best swimmers brings out the best in you?
It's just like, it's amazing to see all these people like swimming so well, and then they're like close to like American records and all these great things, and it just like pushes me more because it's like their dreams coming true. I want my dreams to come true, and just seeing people when their dreams come true just makes you feel like full and happy.
Having that track record of just always doing your best around the best, does that kind of give you confidence going into Omaha to say like, every time I'm around good swimmers, it seems like I do really well? Is that kind of something that's just a good thing to know going into such a big race?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think about it like that, but I guess now I'm thinking about it, yay.
So now she's really not going to sleep.
I'm really proud to be a part of this and part of this community, and looking forward to this next week. We leave on Saturday. We'll be going out there until the following Sunday, and just really proud of Remedy and where this team's going and what we're doing, and this is just one of many steps in the future of the program. So thanks for coming out.
Once she gets her qualifying time out in Ohio State last year, what is the process like when you know you have an athlete with this type of opportunity? What's the process, the 1-year process from Ohio State last year to Omaha this year?
Yeah, last summer we hit got a first cut, not unexpected, but surprising great swim at finals at Ohio State. They're a great pool there, and the process has really been working with Remedy and planning out the entire season. Basically what we've done is she hasn't taken any breaks this year. She skipped out on the Christmas break that she normally would do, skipped out on a spring break that everybody else had, and that's affected the team. The team's gotten benefits of that as well. But we've been pretty much going nonstop since last summer, and we took a break at the end of the summer after we went out to Irvine, California. But then since September, we've been going straight through getting ready. So it's been a little bit different planning. Normally there's some breaks built into the year, but this year we've just kind of been pushing through because with this, it's already June and it's already here, and we need to be ready. So.
And where would you say she's at, just as far as
Oh man, yesterday we had a great practice. She was swimming fast times, fast enough to hit her goals for the meet. And then she came in today, and I told her, okay, take it easy, easy speed, let's see what you got. And it was even faster. So we're really excited about the recovery process we've been going through over the past 2 weeks, and the things we've been doing to get ready, and the times today reflected that. So it's not really a guessing game. I mean, you look at the watch, you see the times, and she's swimming fast. So I feel really good. I'm really excited about today's practice.
What about you just as a coach getting to experience this? How excited are you just personally?
Yeah, it's good. I've always wanted to go out. I've been around some teams and some swimmers that have coached, that have gotten to go as an assistant head coach and things over the years, and coaching in college and those level of swimmers. But having the opportunity to see somebody come from not having a cut and getting a cut, and being responsible for designing that program and things, and then getting to go out there and have the experiences. I had a parent say the other day that the experience that I'm going to come back with for this program is just, you can't get it at any clinic or any conference around the country. So we're hoping that this experience now will catapult us into the next 4-year cycle. So it's going to be exciting.
Can you put into perspective just how big of a deal this is for a 15-year-old kid to get this opportunity?
Absolutely. We have friends, Remedy and I both, and other swimmers and coaches regionally and locally that, and I've coached friends all over the country that have kids that are hundredths of a second away and are fully rested and fully tapered and going to big meets and trying to do everything they can to get a cut. And Remedy's been able to have great opportunities over the past year, from last summer till now, to get her first cut last summer. The pressure's off, and try to add to that, which is nice. But just getting that first cut is a lifetime achievement. There's swimmers that have put on hold job offers coming out of college and decided to train for another year. I have a swimmer that I used to train that took a year off of college this year and took an Olympic red shirt to train for this and try to get a cut and try to swim well. And so they're postponing life. And in the midst of that, Remedy is going to high school or freshman year and able to get these cuts that just, every time we get in the water, we set a new goal, and she's able to rise to the occasion. So it's a huge accomplishment. She's got the ability, and she's got the talent and the will to win, and she just put it all together and been able to do it. But there's people out there that are just hanging on, hoping. There's swimmers that are out there that have been out of college and doing the comebacks. We hear about all the big names, but there's also a lot of people out there, maybe similar to myself, 30-something, thinking, well, I never made a cut, and I'd like to give it one more run, and they still aren't doing it. And so, people have been searching and reaching their whole lives just to have that experience. And for Remedy to be 15 and last summer 14 years old and get these cuts is just it's unprecedented. So,
Norm, what makes Remedy a good swimmer?
I think it goes back to what Jeff said. It's all-around personality. In the classroom, she was exempt from all of her exams this year, and she was, I think, I may be misspeaking, but I think a straight A student, 4.0, and she's nodding her head yes. And like I said, she puts back into the team. She's always worried about the team and what the team's doing, and worried about the community, as Jeff said, with the world's largest swim lesson. And I think when you I have a friend of mine who's in the military, but when you're more worried about the guy next to you, and if that's the principles that are around you, I think that makes everybody more successful. And Remedy brings people alongside of her and wants everyone to be just as successful as she is. I tell you what, if she could take every one of those kids that she was in the water today with to trials, that would be the preference. And so I think when you're more worried about being successful as a person and surrounding yourself with success in the pool, out of the pool, and building up the people around you, I think that just spills over into everything you do in life. So.
It shouldn't require a whole lot of coaching. I mean, how do you take a swimmer who obviously has a lot of talent, a lot of speed, and get those hundredths of a second you were talking about?
Well, we've picked up, actually, it's probably been 10 or 12 seconds in the past 2 years. Remedy's really come, and maybe more. I've put the things we've accomplished behind me, and I'm looking forward. But the things we've done have come from planning, and I've been coaching full time since 2003. And spent a lot of time trying to perfect what I'm doing and take it very, very seriously and professionally. I've spent some time learning under world record coaches and swimmers, and trying to learn from that and what they've done and try to make it my own. And then I was able to come here to Waynesboro, and lots of hard work, lots of hours, and organization, and just really putting the time in and sacrifices to get us to where we needed to be. And that's not to take away from, the talent makes it a heck of a lot easier. You're working with somebody who day in and day out maintains a 99% practice attendance and maybe misses for a death in the family or a day sick or a broken finger. But other than that, she's in the water, and other than scheduled breaks. And so, when you have someone like that to work with, it makes life really easy to design things and know day in and day out, this is what we're doing, this is what she's accomplishing, and we're building on it daily. And everybody has those same opportunities, but it takes someone who's got a lifestyle of excellence to rise to that opportunity.
So what's the goal for Omaha?
Everybody's looking for TV time, not just Remedy. Everybody wants to be on TV. NBC's covering, and everybody's looking to get on TV. The way it works, the process is the top. They do a preliminaries, and then a semifinals, and then a finals for most events. The semifinals is the top 16. Preliminaries is all entered athletes. If anybody who's going is looking to advance at least one round. And so if we get that opportunity, we'll be happy. And if we don't, the fact that we're getting to go, we're coming home with a t-shirt and experiences to catapult us into the next 4 years and into college is huge. So, but everybody out there is looking for TV time, so that would be the ultimate goal, and getting that top 16 spot. And anytime you get on TV is always fun.
So the semis are televised and after?
Semifinals are televised. Yep, they'll be in the evenings. I don't have the schedule memorized. I'm going to be there watching it. So
yeah, no, we can look all that up.
But you can look it up. They said, I just heard recently, they're going to be doing the top 4 heats of preliminaries, which Remedy's luckily right now seated at 37th in the 200 butterfly, and so maybe she'll get on TV automatically, which is, again, it's all everybody's looking for. So that's going to be great. And just swimming in the prelims. But like I said, she's swimming fast. The preparation's great. Learning how to manage all this and being there and having the experience and seeing the fireworks go off, and I mean, I'm just skin's crawling with excitement. I know Remedy's excited, and it's just going to be great to be there.
It's a great celebration for the Waynesboro Family YMCA, for Smack Swimming. We're excited as one of our own, one of our Y Rats as we call them. She's grown up here in the Y. Remedy Rule is going to be going on to Olympic trials. We've had 4 swimmers in the history of the YMCA with Olympic trials, starting with Steve Farmer, who is currently on our board of directors. Jenny Griffith, actually I graduated with her from high school, and she went on to the trials as well. Lee Robertson, who comes back every year to the Waynesboro Family YMCA and supports us with a try for the Y, and now Remedy. And having 60 years history of swimming and having 4 swimmers go to Olympic trials is a momentous opportunity and occasion. And as excited as we are for Remedy and her accomplishments in the pool, I can tell you she is just as accomplished, and I'm just as proud of her of what she does out of the pool. She's a phenomenal student. She is a great person. Just last week she was volunteering, teaching a group of kids how to swim in the world's largest swim lesson. She gets straight A's. She's very involved in her school and her community. She's one of the leaders of this team. So it's really special for us, not just because she's going to Olympic trials, but because who Remedy is. She's a fantastic individual, and we're excited for her. We're excited for the Y. We're excited for Smack Swimming. We're excited for this community, because this doesn't come to Waynesboro very often either.